Man, YouTube is switching some things up. And I know usually I talk about music related stuff on here, but since I use YouTube as the platform to talk about that stuff, this not only affects me, it affects a lot of other people, especially for people who do shorts and who make money off of shorts. So from what I've read, they said that YouTube, starting February 1st of 2027, is going to require all new people who want to get monetized. They're going to have at least 8,000 watch time hours in a year or less. And then when they get monetized, they're saying that in order for you to be monetized in shorts, you're going to have to maintain at least 10 million views within a 90-day period. So if you don't maintain 10 million views in 90 days, you will not be able to monetize your shorts views. What is going on? That's crazy. However, I kind of see what's going on a little bit, and this is just me thinking out loud. I don't know if this is true, but there's been a lot of AI stuff going on lately. And a lot of people have been pumping out a lot of AI content, and they've just been pumping out different videos and stuff like that to garnish a whole bunch of views. Not garnish, but garner a whole bunch of views. And right now, I think YouTube might be cutting that fat off a little bit. Because, a lot of people are doing these very short videos, and then, some of these videos are getting, a pretty good amount of views. But if you have a ton of these videos and you're pumping these videos out so fast, then, of course, you're going to make a little bit of money. Just like how it has been with the whole AI situation, like with Spotify. So right now, I believe YouTube is actually kind of jumping ahead of that curve before it gets too bad. And I think they're doing the same thing as well with a lot of the faceless channels that have a lot of AI stuff in those channels. So yeah, I think they're really going to try to take a step ahead of things to try to control things before it starts getting out of hand. Because at the end of the day, the only reason why we get paid is through advertisements. And if you have so many people uploading every day, I'm talking about billions of shorts uploads and views and millions of videos being uploaded every single day, I think that they're trying to step ahead of that. And they don't want to be in the same situation like how it is with Spotify, because now if you have a whole bunch of faceless AI channels that are pumping out content like this, and it's not like, regular content creators where we work maybe a few hours, sometimes 3, 4, 5 hours, up to like sometimes 12 hours to like sometimes days actually making these videos, compared to AI videos that could be pumped out really fast. I think YouTube is trying to take that step to say, hey, listen, let's go ahead and pump the brakes a little bit right here, and let's try to, make sure this is a fair thing. That's what I'm thinking. It could be different because, yes, you can make a faceless AI channel and pump out a whole bunch of stuff and try to get, the recommended hours you need to get started. But I think with, the AI detection and stuff like that they're building right now, because, we're dealing with Google. They're building this stuff to, recognize AI and stuff like that. And pretty soon they're probably going to have it where certain AI stuff is going to be stamped or watermarked or whatever, like that. I think they're trying to stay on top of stuff so that people will not abuse, what's going on, so that it will not hurt real creators. So man, yeah, this is actually kind of crazy. When I seen that, I was like, man, it's going to be a whole bunch of people that's going to try to start channels that's going to struggle, because it's already hard enough to get 4,000 watch time hours, but then to try to get 8,000 in a year, that's a lot. It's doable. It's very much doable. Some people can do it in a month. Some people can do it in 3, 4 months. Sometimes it takes people almost a whole year to do it. But yeah, it's a lot. And then if you don't do it that year, it has to start all the way over that next, physical year, I guess, whenever your channel starts. And then it has to go again. So maybe it might deter some people from trying to, be on YouTube like that. I don't know. Maybe it might make people to where they want to, try to do some other type of stuff. Just, do affiliate links. And I think the membership option is available for most people, I believe. But yeah, it's kind of wild right now. And then you have to maintain 10 million views in a 90-day period to be able to get paid. And if you slip underneath that, you won't get paid. Even if you got 9 million views, you will not get paid for your YouTube shorts. That's insane. That is insane right there. I don't know about that one right there. But for a lot of people who do create shorts, that's going to hurt a few people. That is really going to hurt a few people. But we'll see what happens starting February 1st of 2027. I just want to talk about that today because I found that very interesting how they changed that, because initially they lowered it and now they're bringing it back up, and they're doubling things right now. So it's actually kind of crazy. So yeah, we're going to see how this thing plays out and see if it's going to make YouTube better for, existing creators, because there's been a lot of creators who've been, visibly upset about their payouts, their views, and everything else. And we're going to see how this thing plays out. So here we go.